not just a happy Sunday, it's a happy Father's Day. For those of you who are fathers out there, make it your day. I hope someone's grilling for you, handing you a cold beer if that's your thing, and letting you watch all the sports you want without having to cut the grass. I have always had a little bit of a soft spot for Father's Day since my dad passed away when I was 10. And I still to this day shed tears over that loss. Mainly because he was just wonderful. Salvatore Costello was huge, larger than life guy. And you know how when I smile, it sort of double sizes my face, supersizes my face? Well, I have my dad's smile. It lit up his face. He was a truck driver with an 8th grade education. And yet he taught me about the most important things in life. He taught me how to love, how to be kind. Everybody who knew my dad loved him. He was just that kind of person. He would buy ice cream for every kid on the block when Mr. Softy came around. I'll never forget when he bought me a piano. Because back in the 70s, do you remember when the Scott Joplin song da-da-da-da-da-da-da came out with The Entertainer, I think it was? Well, I used to play that on our kitchen table over and over, pounding away as if I was actually playing the piano, never dreaming that I would ever have a piano. And my friends all know this story, and I have even written about it before, but I will never forget on my birthday, going upstairs to discover a piano with a big red bow on it. I was overwhelmed. We weren't the kind of family that bought pianos. It was just a signal of love. He worked overtime so that he could give me that gift. And it's a present that stays with me forever. Not the piano, but the love that was behind it. All those gestures that you do, dads, they last forever. Even though I didn't have my dad for a long time. Oh, the memories of such a good man stay with me forever. So for those of you who are missing your dads this year, may your hearts be comforted with good memories of a good man. So, a little emotional here. Let's go to our new word of the week. So can you believe it's already the 3rd week in June? It's going a little too fast for me. Slow down, Nellie. And Holy Spirit, lead and guide my fingers for the word we need this week to guide our path. Help us be our best selves. Contentment. You know, we can torment ourselves over and over again with what we don't have. When you're single, maybe you want to be married. When you're married, maybe you want to be single. The grass looking greener. And everybody's plot of grass needs its own tending and has its own weeds, but we don't see those so clearly. One of my favorite scriptures, the kind of maddening, was when, I believe it was Paul said, I've learned to be content no matter what state I'm in. And I can't quite say that yet. Although I really like the state of Florida. But to get back to contentment, I think the opposite is frustration, and frustration is born when we keep focusing on what we don't have. So taking a moment to stop and being grateful for what you do have can nurture the sense of contentment. And that's not to say throw away your dreams and your goals. Oh, baby, keep them. Keep dreaming big and go for it. But don't be so focused on the end goal that you miss the present moment, which is full of its simple pleasures and joys and many reasons for gratitude. You know, and I have to go back because I said something when we were talking about Father's Day and remembering a good man. And maybe he didn't have a good dad. We can't change the way our life rolled out. We didn't get to choose who our parents were or how some things played out. But we, as the CEO of our lives, get to choose and surround ourselves with good people and fill our hearts with those replacement people. So maybe you didn't have a dad who was everything you wanted him to be, or maybe you lost him too soon to even remember, but who are the people that you can draw to yourself and draw strength from and comfort and security from? Be content with what you do have and what you have been given instead of tormented over what you didn't have. Because it's not productive, it doesn't help. And it keeps you from being happy. And isn't that the end goal for all of us anyhow? What do you think of that brings you contentment? Focus on that this week. I feel like a picture of a baby taking a nap without a care in the world. Oh, I wish that for all of us this week. Have a great one.